Good morning. This is Anthony Carter, and I'm here to talk about ICDL, the International Computer Driver's License. ICDL is the world's leader in IT certification. It is the basic computer skills certification program. What it does for you is it validates an individual's proficiency in using the desktop communicating application. ICDL is in over 144 countries in the world and 2.6 million participants worldwide. Okay, what is it? It is ICDL full certification process consists of passing 7 tests. The 7 test modules are basic concepts of information technology, or ICT, using the computer and managing files, which I think is the most important part of using a computer. Word processing, very important. Writing resumes, creating letters, spreadsheets, doing budgets, database entry, working in hospitals, coding. Database is very important today. Presentations, you're watching me do one right now. Internet and email, or information and communication. These are the 7 modules. ICDL is the world leader in basic computer skills and training, and they have skills to meet employers' needs. Certification assures the employer that the holder is proficient in the use of the standard desktop computer applications. ICDL is a recognized standard for computer literacy. ICDL validates practical skills and competencies. It is internationally supported by computer societies, international bodies, and government. ICDL and ECDL are identical programs, and what is different about them is ECDL stands for the European standard and ICDL stands for the rest of the world. Why would I use ICDL? Well, ICDL raises your knowledge, it raises your skill level, and it raises the confidence in fundamental computer concepts and skills knowledge. It is for individuals who use a computer in their daily lives, either at work, in school, or at home. An authorized test center is a place that you go to in order to take the certification exams. While you can do all your work from home on the internet or in a classroom setting, you have to be at an authorized test center in order to be certified to become an ICDL certified candidate. Who resides at that authorized testing center? The ATF staffing requirements, you have to have an administrator and a proctor. The requirements for the test center, the minimum for a PC is a Pentium version 4 or higher class processor, 500 meg of RAM, which is really light in today's standard. The latest versions of Internet Explorer or Firefox and Chrome. Java. Java is one of the biggest issues that exist when using this ICDL software. Java has to be updated on a daily basis, or rather a weekly basis. Java is updated weekly. And you need broadband internet connectivity. The broadband internet connectivity is Comcast high-speed internet, Verizon Fios, DSL, to name a few. Certification options. Complete packages are the 2 levels of certification. A full ICDL certification, which I mentioned earlier, which is 7 modules, and a starter level, which is any 4 modules. So the packages include e-learning software, diagnostic tests, certification tests, and certificates upon completion. Your process for training is pre-assessment, training, your choice of different methods of training, which is instructor-led or totally internet-based training, a diagnostic assessment, and then the test, and as you see at the end, your ICDL US certification certificate card. Okay, the candidate. The candidate completes ICDL training, takes the ICDL authorized test at a test center, passes 4 test modules for the starter level, or passes all 7 for the full ICDL license. And then they receive the ICDL certificate. If you wanted your site to become an ICDL training site, you would utilize the certified courseware or map existing courseware to the ICDL certification exam, and you would have certified trainers. Key personnel, those trainers and administrators, must be ICDL certified, must have prior training experience, oversee the training delivery process. They have to manage the ICDL administrative database, and they have to monitor participant progress and administer the tests. The proctors, or training assistants, they assist the trainer with training delivery and test administration. ICDL certification is also recommended for the proctors, and they have to monitor participants' progress. Your training options are instructor-led, which is classroom-based and hand-on training, or e-learning, which is self-paced, which is online, internet, web-based training. We usually recommend that you have a hybrid of both. The instructor-led training is in internet-based courseware and classroom instruction and assignments. The instructor-led training, also, as I mentioned, internet-based courseware, contains training content for all 7 modules, contains assessment for all 7 modules, also contains cue cards, and has glossary and index. The internet-based training, you use ICDL diagnostic assessments and certification exam delivered online, and tests given in a secure proctored test environment. The testing process, which is diagnostic and certification testing. Full diagnostic assessments are 2 modules per unit, and their test questions are an average of 65 questions per test, and then the certification test. And a full diagnostic assessment, you'll see twice as many questions as on the certification test. You'll get detailed feedback on your strengths and weaknesses as shown to the right. You'll see each module as they break down in categories: the internet, web-based navigation, web searching, electronic mail, messaging, mail management, and you'll see how you did in each module, or each category rather. All the incorrect responses are shown with the question and the correct answer, so that a candidate can go in, study, and see what they have wrong and work on those corrections. Here is a sample question, a multiple choice sample question. The question is at the top. A description of what the question is to the left, and then the 4 choices are given in an answer block. And across the top you will see answer, clear, or in the test. If you feel that you have not answered it right, you could clear it and then respond again. ICDL certification tests. Results include a breakdown of scoring by learning area. All modules require 75% or better to pass. I did not mention in the diagnostic test, we require that you complete the diagnostic test with an 80% or better in order for you to move on to the certification test. Below you see in the certification test, the language for failure is softened to be more encouraging. They don't say that you have failed. As they've said you have passed, they just said you have not achieved the passing rate. Once you have completed all 7 modules or all 4 modules, for the candidate, the payoff is competence, confidence, and upward mobility. For the employer, it's productivity, bench strength, and worker retention. And for our communities, we have better workers, more desirable employees. And I will not read the summary, as I never really do, But ICDL is the world leader in IT certification, and it does provide competence and drives confidence.